All right, our reporter Aphumelele Mdlalane is on the ground for us out in Welkom, and she joins us now to reflect on what the former president had to say when wrapping the Free State PEC Renewal Convocation. Aphumelele, a very good afternoon to you. So, former President Thabo Mbeki has been very vocal about a seeming lack within the ANC renewing itself, saying that the move is among many reasons as to why, of course, the electorate lost much of the needed confidence in the recently held polls. Please do give us some sense of what you're reading on the ground and what you are able to see in Thabong in Welkom around what the former President Mbeki had to say.
Well, Alicia, I must indicate that there's been a serious reiteration about rebuilding, renewal and unity by the former president of the ANC, Thabo Mbeki. From yesterday when he was doing his opening remarks and also today when he was closing this convocation of the Provincial Executive Committee, saying that he's also going to do the follow-up, all what needs to be done by the party. He has reiterated that there should be implementation in terms of this renewal, the unity that they are talking about, the rebuilding, and saying that they should, of course, not undermine the outcomes of the elections, saying that they should learn from what the population, of course, has spoken about, and saying that they should go to the drawing board because there seems to be so much instability, and that hinders, of course, the progress moving forward. As I can also indicate that in the province there's been, of course, a fair share of challenges and also political instability, and Thabo Mbeki is saying that that needs to, of course, to be called off, talking to the Provincial Executive Committee that so much needs to be done, but it also starts with these three key factors of renewing, rebuilding, and making sure that there's unity in all regions in the province. But I just want to bring now along the Provincial Chairperson of the ANC, Mxolisi Dukwana. You also made your own contributions, or rather your closing remarks, talking about the importance of being deliberate from what has been taking place here, saying that you should be very intentional and deliberate when you're going to the ground, to the forces, and making sure that these key factors that has been reiterated in terms of renewal and unity are, of course, being met.
Yeah, the ANC has, throughout, since 1997, has identified problems that were besetting it, and as a result started speaking about the renewal process of the ANC. And unfortunately there has not been a concrete action towards the realization of such, and therefore it is the reason why we were saying today lack of intentionality has cost us a lot. And the outcome of the 2024 provincial and national elections are actually indicating that without a renewed ANC, we are going to experience continuous lack of support when we go to elections, and therefore the ANC has to be deliberate and make sure that it attends to this. There's been resolutions of conferences after conferences, but no concrete program of action has actually been presented. And as the province of the ANC, where the ANC was birthed, we felt that it is important that we should start with this program seriously, earnestly, and we appreciate that there were these presentations that were made.
What do you make of the speech of the former President Thabo Mbeki, especially talking about the ANC in the Free State? You know the problems of political instability. Now, he has mentioned that he's going to come back to make sure that there's implementation taking place. What is your position there from the speech that he has just delivered?
I think the President understands the role that history has placed on the shoulders of the province of the ANC, that is the Free State, as I say, the birthplace of the ANC. And we believe that the renewal also of the ANC must take shape here, and we should do everything to do that, and that is what he recognizes, and that is why the interest and why he spends time in the province.
Would you say you are dealing with the issue of political instability? We've seen in many regions whereby there's divisions in branches, there's divisions within the leadership. What is it now? What is the position?
This actually, what you see is a byproduct of weak structures forced or caused by membership, the quality of membership that we have. And that is why we needed not to hide our heads, in the sand, confront the problem that we have. We can't, since 1994, in the province, have a problem where factionalism, divisions, greed is actually taking its toll on the membership and affecting service delivery. As ANC, all of us, there are members of the ANC out there, others who are professionals, others who are capable, who are eager to help the ANC in providing proper services to the people. And it's the renewed ANC that must do that. The ANC has to do this.
Well, that is the chairperson of the ANC in the province, Dukwana, saying that issues need to be confronted, which stems from the instability, the divisions thereof, and saying that it is, of course, very important to make sure that the also quality of memberships is being dealt with so that they can pave a way forward to make sure that there is stability so that they can, of course, restore the reputation of the party in the province as well as in the country. It's back to you in studio.
Thank you so much to SABC News reporter there, Aphumelele Mdlalane. She was joined by Mr. Mxolisi Dukwana.